No problem, man. No problem. No problem.
Come on.
What happened?
Our car got stupid around.
All right. Finish up this last batch of records, then clear out.
Come on, you guys. Let's get this up. Well, hi, Sheriff. Hey, guys. Well, you look like you just lost your best friend. Which is impossible, because here I am.
Feel the same way about you, Perkins. I would feel the same way about you even if you weren't married to my sister.
Well, of course.
Perkins, could I ask you some advice?
Shit.
What if, by some quirk of fate, a couple who thought they had been married for a long time suddenly found out that they weren't married at all? And rather than get joined up, they decided to go their separate ways for a bit just to make doubly sure.
Well, you know, I think that was great. See, I believe in a progressive world. People should be more independent. If I only had the chance.
Glad you feel that way, because Rose feels exactly that same way, too.
Rose?
Remember when you and Rose ran away to Nelson, Georgia to get married instead of the church wedding? Well, the traveling preacher that married you wasn't a preacher at all.
What?
He was a fake. Your marriage is invalid.
Well, that's the best news a guy could get. It's like a reprieve, a second chance. Oh, of course, this is going to be really tough on Rose.
No, she's going to be fine. She feels the same way you do.
She does?
She just needs a little time.
Well, what about what I need? The love and companionship of a good woman, someone who's always there.
Perkins, I'm sure that when she comes back from her little trip,
Little trip?
just to clear her head, she will probably come rushing right back into your arms.
Oh, sure. I bet she's off on one of them round-the-world swinging single cruises. Exotic ports, shuffleboard, dancing, tropical sunsets.
All of that. Tango pango.
Tango pango? What does it? I'm not going to sit around and carry a torch for a woman who'll be married to you for 10 years and then jilt you. Come on, Bernie.
Where are you going?
To a concert. Perkins leases a town. Could be her big break.
Now, that's where we start. And then we're going to hit every Chinese joint in town.
Just call me angel of the morning, angel. Just touch my cheek before you leave, baby. Just call me angel of the morning, angel. Then slowly turn away from me. Maybe the sunlight will be dim and it won't matter anyhow. If morning's echo says we've been, well, it was I who wanted now. And if we're there in the night, I won't be blinded by the light. Just call me angel of the morning, angel. Just touch my cheek before you leave, baby.
Your artists aren't getting too many plays.
Their records just haven't done as well as I had hoped.
What about this sure thing that you promised to deliver? This new girl, Joe Franklin?
I'm working on that, too.
What's the problem?
She's the old-fashioned type. Believes in something called integrity.
What's her weakness?
Date not bread and raw milk.
Mrs. Wright, the whip is being snapped.
Mr. Gregory, I'll need more operating money.
It seems that losing costs as much as winning, doesn't it?
Can I press a few more pirates?
Run off an extra 100,000 records this weekend. Use your own plant. I'll send a truck by on Sunday. And Mrs. Wright, use the money well. We don't want to end up selling more records under the table than over it, do we? Have a nice night.
And security is the key. It's a $300 million racket. It crosses federal, state, city lines. That's why the commissioner has asked me to handpick some men, some people, to work closely with the Treasury Department, Mr. Lund.
By now, you know that we're talking about record piracy in the music industry. You've got your connections on the streets. We've got ours across the state and the country. Maybe between us, we can nail the big operators.
I don't know if this is the big one we're after, but I got some information from one of my snitches that this is a new operation. They're pressing pirate record albums before the stores get them cheap.
May I help you?
Yeah, well, where's Brandy?
Well, she isn't here. Anything I can do for you? Wait a minute. Hey, no, come on. Listen to me. Brandy is one of my closest friends. No secrets between us. Now, anything that you could tell her, you could tell me.
It's about the raid tonight.
The raid?
On the pirate factory.
The pirate factory?
Somebody's knocking, should I let him in? Lord, it's the devil, would you look at him? I've heard about him, but I never seen. He'd have blue eyes and blue jeans. He must have tapped my telephone line. He must have known I've been spending my time alone. He said we'll have one heavenly night. My fever's burning, so he ought to be right. Somebody's knocking. Somebody's knocking. Somebody's knocking. Somebody's knocking. Somebody's knocking.
News from the front. Stalag 13, Colonel Wilhelm.
You just don't give up, do you?
Frankly, I nearly did. Until I heard a song one of my composers wrote. The type of song that's going to go straight to the top of the charts. And it's going to take the performer right along with it.
Well, I'm sure you'll find the right performer.
I already have. You're a bright new star on the horizon. And a record contract is exactly what every young singer lives for and needs.
You don't really think I'd sign with your company, do you?
Why not?
His life's too short to keep looking over my shoulder instead of in the mirror.
Hi, darling.
Oh, did you really like it?
Oh, does a doormat like feet? Does a bell like to ring? Does a window like pain?
Yeah, the message
Oh, thank you.
Just great.
Thank you. Excuse me. Cindy, I need makeup real quick.
I don't believe this. Pinch me.
What are you talking about?
Well, Look at her. She's gorgeous. She's exquisite.
She's probably married. Get a grip on yourself, Perkins. You're on the rebound, and under the circumstances, it's understandable that you might be a little emotionally unstable.
I'm as stable as I've ever been. Look at her. She can't keep her eyes off me.
Well, that's just because you're staring at her.
Kid, I've forgotten more about women than you ever will. How do you do? I couldn't help notice that you were staring at me, so I just stared back.
I'm sorry if I was so obvious.
Well, one gets used to it.
Jessica Wright.
Well, Miss Wright, meet Mr. Wright. But my intimate friends call me Perkins.
You're a very lucky man to have such a talented niece.
Well, she's lucky, too. I taught her everything she knows, note by note.
Thank you
Wasn't for
very
me.
much.
She'd still be back in Orly.
For my next number, I'd like to sing a song.
Here, Perkins, just step back a second. Step back.
Okay, cowboy, get away from this equipment and stay away. You know, you see.
Yeah. What are you doing fooling around back here? That's my niece out there.
Good old Uncle Perkins.
I'd like to dedicate this next number to my wonderful Uncle Perkins.
Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true. All my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will.
Pirate Factory, right here, at 10 sharp. We move in on both sides.
Okay, until then, not a word to anyone. I don't want any leaks.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that, Lon. No one outside this room could possibly know about this raid. You have my assurances on that. Yes?
Chief Carson, I'm sorry to bother you, but there's a man out here who insists upon seeing you.
You said no one knew we were here.
No one did. What man?
What did you say your name was again?
Lobo. Sheriff Elroy P. Lobo.
Lobo.
Oh, Chief, I'm glad I found you all still here, because...
No, hold it. Right there. Before you go any further, I want to know which one of them it was who told you we were here. Which one was it?
Chief, it isn't important now.
Oh, really? What is?
The raid.
You know about the raid?
Oh, yeah, but I think you're trussing up the pig that just ain't gonna get roasted. Those plans are not worth the lead it took to draw 'em.
I drew those plans.
No offense, Chief, but those pirates are no nearer here than Orly is to Miami. Brandy Snitch told me that they have moved